Welcome to the Night Trader Club. We find opportunities in the market and make some money. Before we get into another community request, hit the like and subscribe button below. Don't forget, if you're a subscriber, then send in a stock or ticker by request. Good luck and enjoy the video. Let's take a look at Kona Gold Solutions stock, ticker KGKG. It's Friday, February 12th, 2021, and I got a request to look at KGKG. I've never heard of it before, but I do see that it's a penny stock, so I say let's exercise some caution when trading penny stocks, but let's get into it. Alright, so today you can see on the day it finished at 5%, which is pretty nice, but as you can see, it's had a volatile day. You're going to get that with these bigger jobs. Well, on these smaller jobs, you're going to get that. With these penny stocks, you can see that they're quite volatile. So if you're trading the penny stocks, or maybe if you're new and you're trading the penny stocks, just gut it out with these things. They do swing pretty high in one way or the other in the directions, like intraday trading, intraday swings. But what you want to do is see is how is this stock performing week over week, month over month. So let's go ahead and check that out. How has it been doing in the last 10 days? What's KGKG been doing in the last 10 days? Okay, so well, this goes back to the 9th. So from the 9th to today, it has been trading pretty much sideways. It looks like it's kind of bullish. Well, this is a little bullish. I'm seeing a little bit of a wedge. It's been consolidating. Yeah, it's been consolidating. So maybe early next week, we might see it retest the high of 0.55. We might see that. Let's see how it's been doing over the last month. Okay, so it's been on a bit of a run right now, but as of right now, you can see that the RSI is low. So it's in the middle. What the RSI is the relative strength index. So what the RSI tells you is, hey, if a lot of people are buying the share and it's being overbought, it's at or above 80, the share price needs to come back down. The RSI needs to come back down, and it brings the share price with it. Conversely, if the RSIs, if it's way down here trading at 20, below 20, has to come back up, bringing the share price up with it. So right now, what you want is what you see right now. You want to see it nice and even in the middle. That means it can really go one way or the other. Which is better than if it was trading at 80 and it looked like it's probably going to come down. And case in point would be right here. The last time it was trading in 80, it actually went a little bit above 80, and that was with this spike. This spike on just a few days ago, February 9th, February 10th, when it spiked like that, that RSI came up, and the RSI has to come back down. So it brought the share price with it, and as the RSI stabilized and equalized, look, so did the share price. And so what this was doing was the market was reflecting, okay, you know what, we are supporting these levels. We agree that Kona Gold, KGKG, should be worth somewhere around 5 cents. We're supporting this momentum. We're supporting this feeling. So we can say that since we see a wedge here, this bullish wedge, we can see that this might actually break to the upside. So like I said, it may actually retest the 0.55 levels. I've never looked at KGKG, so let's just see how they're doing in the last 3 months. Let's see if this is new for them. All right, I'm going to just keep scrolling out to 6 months. Okay, so this is pretty new for KGKG. So if you look at, let's just take that 6-month chart that we're in. You can see overall, there was a big spike. You saw the spike in the RSI. There is some consolidation. So what I see is some consolidation here in the RSI coming back down. When the share price ran back up, had this big spike just 2-3 days ago on the 12th, on the 10th and 12th. So the RSI went back up too. So the RSI has to come back down. So it has to regulate. So what we're likely going to see here in the next month, maybe month and a half, we'll see this regulate. We'll see it come back down, come back up, like what we saw here. We'll see another period However, this is the penny stock, so the OTC market is the lion's den. So who knows? This thing can be, you know, just because it can be down to worth a penny, lose everything, or yeah, or tenths of a penny. It's the OTC markets. It's cutthroat. So what you saw in Wolf of Wall Street and that type of trading, that's what this is. That's what you're getting on these smaller jobs here. So back to what I was saying about this coming back down. That's not to say if we go back to the 1 month chart, like I was saying, that's not to say we are not going to see any more momentum to the upside. But it's pretty likely that, because if you go back to the 6 month chart, look at our RSI, or if we go to the 3 month chart, look at the RSI, it's pretty likely that even though we might see a retest of the highs, we need to come back down. So be prepared. If you're wondering, hey, when should I get in this position? Well, be prepared for this to come back down to, you know, the 4 cent range. 4 cent range, and if it stabilizes around 4 cents, I would say that's a good time to enter if you're really wanting to get into this market. But actually, if you're saying, well, when shouldn't I? Saying if there's a reason I shouldn't, I would say, okay, here is when you should not. Here's your no-go. If these previous support levels, this previous support level around this range where the stock ran up and then it had to come back down, the market said, hey, no, justify, and we had the consolidation. That's this previous support level of about 3.5 cents, I would say, is your invalidation point. If this stock, while it consolidates, at any point falls below the 3.5 cents, I wouldn't buy it at all. Even if I was down with buying penny stocks, even if I did want to trade penny stocks, that would mean, you know what, there's some other things happening. The picture needs to develop out a little bit more. But like I said, if this does fall and trade from where we're at right now, if it does fall and trade and consolidate, that is a good thing. That is bullish. So what you'll kind of want to see from here is a bit of a bullish wedge. And so you see how we have a wedge. I'll make that in green since it's bullish and we want it to be green. I'd say, okay, so about this low, we want to see some sort of wedge forming. We want to see this stock trading in that wedge, similar to what we saw on the 1 month chart. So if it trades within this wedge, great. If it drops below, that's not a big deal. But if it drops below 0.35, that invalidates any interest in getting into this stock for a while. That takes away all bullish momentum that it currently has. So to wrap it up, in the next few months, we're going to see in the next month or two, we will see some consolidation. In the meantime, you may see some retesting. If we go back to the 10-day chart, the 1 month chart, you may see some retesting of these highs of the 0.55, but it's likely that we'll be consolidating soon. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you have questions or requests, then reach out to me on the comment section or find me on Twitter at NightTrader9. I'll see you in the next video.